Has anyone noticed that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot? It's unclear what prompted the latest ire from the president, as the singer has not spoken about Trump since publicly endorsing Democratic nominee Kamala Harris for president in September.
This wasn't just one of Trump's random jabs. He was responding to the viral Taylor Travis flex photo. And what he said next reveals a deeper panic. Let's break down why a smiling couple photo turned into Trump's latest obsession. Donald Trump didn't hold back, and this time his target wasn't a politician or journalist. It was Taylor Swift, one of the most influential pop stars on the planet. In a leaked recording from a recent private donor dinner, Trump was caught mocking Swift's appearance, saying, "She's not even hot anymore. People act like she's a 10, but come on." The comments were made just days after a now viral image of Swift and her boyfriend, NFL star Travis Kelce, flexing their arms in matching white tank tops, set social media on fire. What seemed like a lighthearted, tongue-in-cheek photo for fans quickly turned into political fuel, because within hours, MAGA influencers began claiming it was a coordinated liberal stunt designed to provoke Trump. Trump, clearly agitated, took the bait. And now his words have ignited a firestorm of backlash across political and celebrity circles alike. This wasn't a random jab. It was targeted. Taylor Swift has long been a thorn in Trump's side. Ever since she broke her political silence in 2018 to endorse Democrats and call out far-right extremism, Trump and his supporters have painted her as a symbol of Hollywood elitism and woke propaganda. But this latest moment is different. It's deeply personal. The viral flex photo wasn't just mocked online. It was interpreted by right-wing media as a jab at Trump himself, with memes labeling Kelce and Swift the new power couple of the resistance. One particularly viral meme showed Kelce's flex pose side by side with Trump's infamous awkward photo holding a Bible, captioned, "Strong men don't need props." Trump saw it, and he snapped. The fact that he chose to attack Swift's looks, not her politics, not her influence, but her appearance, says a lot. It's a calculated insult meant to trigger attention, but it also signals something deeper. Trump sees Swift not just as a cultural enemy, but as a threat to his image. She's younger, wildly influential, and commands loyalty from a generation Trump struggles to reach. Her relationship with Kelce, who's not just a Super Bowl champ but a vocal supporter of COVID vaccines and progressive causes, only raises the stakes. Trump knows that if Swift and Kelce continue to subtly influence pop culture with moments like this, it's not just bad press. It's a branding war he's losing. What Trump didn't expect, though, was how fast celebrities, influencers, and even some conservatives would respond, and how the flex photo would go from meme to political flashpoint overnight. Within hours of Trump's comment going public, the blowback was swift and overwhelming. Major celebrities, athletes, and influencers flooded social media defending Taylor Swift and slamming Trump's remarks as pathetic, sexist, and desperate. Actress Alyssa Milano was one of the first to react, posting, "You know you're losing when your platform is reduced to bullying women for aging. Grow up." NBA star LeBron James liked and reposted a meme showing Taylor's flex photo captioned, "More muscle than your entire movement," and perhaps most notably, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who typically avoids political fights, posted a cryptic message. "Strength isn't about size, it's about character. Don't forget that." No names, but everyone knew who he meant. But the backlash wasn't limited to celebrities. Swift's fans, known as the Swifties, mobilized fast. Trending hashtags like "Should Trump Eyes Threatened" and "Respect Taylor Swift" hit millions of impressions within hours. Even apolitical fans who've never commented on elections or candidates, were suddenly amplifying posts, criticizing Trump for attacking a woman over her looks. What started as a joke about a flex photo became a culture war trigger, dividing timelines and forcing people to take sides. And in a rare twist, even some right-leaning commentators broke from Trump. conservative radio host Michael Steele, a former RNC chair, tweeted, "We're mocking women for not being hot enough now?" This isn't strength, it's insecurity on full display. What's important here isn't just the scale of the response, it's the tone. This wasn't just political criticism. It was personal defense, aimed at showing Trump's tactics are outdated, juvenile, and no longer effective. Taylor Swift represents more than music. She's become a symbol of controlled influence, long-term brand power, and subtle political engagement. Trump attacking her physical appearance wasn't seen as political strategy. It was viewed as a weak emotional reaction from someone losing his grip on relevance. And when public figures like Swift and Kelce can stir national discourse with a single Instagram photo, Trump's only weapon left is insult, and it's starting to backfire. Even people in Trump's own orbit are reportedly uncomfortable. According to one campaign staffer who spoke off record, there was immediate concern that the insult would alienate suburban women voters, a demographic Trump desperately needs to regain. Internally, they feared the remark made him look insecure, out of touch, and stuck in a culture war nobody asked for. Meanwhile, Taylor and Kelce haven't even commented. They didn't need to. The photo did the talking, and the internet did the rest. Trump doesn't waste insults on nobodies. When he lashes out, it's strategic, especially when the target isn't a political rival, but a cultural icon. So why go after Taylor Swift now? The answer is simple. She has influence where he doesn't, with the next generation of voters. And the timing couldn't be more threatening for Trump. With the 2025 political landscape heating up, Swift's quiet moves in the background, supporting voter registration drives, showing up at NFL games, and posting just the right photo at just the right time, are having more political impact than entire campaign rallies. Trump sees that, and he hates it. This goes beyond just a viral photo or an insult. Trump is haunted by what Swift represents, a woman with mass appeal, total message control, and zero dependence on traditional media. While Trump needs Fox News, Truth Social, and headline drama to stay relevant, Taylor doesn't even need to speak. A flex photo goes viral, and the internet writes the story for her. She didn't endorse a candidate. She didn't post a political message. But still, the flex shot with Kelce was interpreted as a statement of strength, unity, and youth, and Trump was instantly triggered. That's the power he's losing, and it terrifies him. This time, they fear she won't wait until election season. With Swift's Eras Tour pulling in global attention and her boyfriend Kelce dominating the NFL world, their combined reach is beyond any politician, even Trump. And that's not just branding, that's real political threat. One photo, one comment, one endorsement from Swift in late 2025 could tilt an entire demographic, especially in swing states. Trump knows this, and he's trying to undercut her early by making her the punchline before she becomes the problem. What makes this more revealing is that Trump keeps bringing her up, even unprompted. At multiple events this year, he's mentioned her by name, mocked her politics, and now gone after her looks. It's not random, it's targeted. He's trying to frame her as part of the woke elite and force her into a political confrontation, one she hasn't asked for. But here's the irony. Every insult he throws only elevates her voice. Because now, even people who don't follow Taylor Swift are hearing her name in political conversations and asking, why is Trump so obsessed with her? While Trump's insult focused on Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce is becoming the unexpected pressure point in this drama, and possibly the one Trump should be more worried about. Kelce isn't just a Super Bowl champion or celebrity boyfriend. He's a highly visible, widely respected public figure who's already taken political stands in the past, especially around vaccines, public health, and social equality. And he has something Trump doesn't: a growing male fan base that listens. When Trump goes after Swift, it doesn't just trigger Swifties. It drags Kelce into the conversation, and now his every move is being watched as a potential political signal. That's dangerous for Trump, Because Kelce isn't a Hollywood actor or coastal liberal, he's a Midwestern athlete with mainstream appeal. The flex photo may have started as a joke, but its symbolism is now everywhere. Kelce, known for his charisma and toughness on the field, posed next to Swift with matching tank tops and playful defiance. It went viral because it felt unfiltered, just a couple having fun. But when MAGA influencers labeled it as emasculating and another Hollywood psyop, it didn't diminish Kelce. It made him more relatable. Now he's being embraced by a new wave of fans who see him as both culturally relevant and politically sane, the opposite of the chaos Trump represents. And unlike most celebrities, Kelce doesn't need to speak to make an impact. Just by standing next to Swift, he's sending a message. Strength doesn't have to scream. It just shows up. What's happening now is that Kelce is becoming a symbol, not of resistance, but of stability. And that's exactly the contrast Trump doesn't want heading into 2025. Trump thrives when he can frame his enemies as unstable, radical, or out of touch. But Kelce, with his NFL background, casual confidence, and clean reputation, is harder to demonize. Which is why some insiders say Trump may shift tactics and start targeting Kelce directly. Whether it's by questioning his masculinity, like some of his influencers already have, mocking his commercials, or reviving old controversies, Trump knows the longer Kelce stands beside Swift without pushback, the more voters might gravitate toward their version of strength, not his. This is the real reason the photo hit a nerve. It wasn't just a celebrity moment. It was two of America's most recognizable figures standing in quiet defiance of a man obsessed with dominance. They didn't post a political caption, they didn't tag a movement. But the internet chose sides anyway, and Trump ended up on the wrong end of the meme war. Now, as more fans rally behind the couple and more influencers amplify their image, Trump faces a dilemma. Attack harder and risk alienating even more moderates, or back off and look weak. This isn't just a celebrity feud anymore. It's a signal flare for something bigger. In less than 48 hours, what started as a playful photo of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce flexing has snowballed into a national conversation about power, image, masculinity, and fear. Trump's decision to lash out, not at their politics, but at Swift's appearance, tells us exactly where his head is. He's not trying to win a debate. He's trying to undermine their influence before it grows too big to control. But that move may have backfired. Because now, instead of controlling the narrative, Trump is stuck reacting to it. And every reaction makes him look more rattled. What's unfolding now is less about Swift and Kelce themselves, and more about what they represent. To millions, they're a couple living freely, joking around, not afraid to be seen. No big press release, no political speech, just authenticity. And in a post-Trump America where everything feels manufactured, that kind of subtle, genuine visibility hits harder than a rally ever could. That's why the internet took their photo and turned it into something more. It became a symbol of quiet resistance, the kind that doesn't need slogans or campaigns, just presence. And if Trump keeps reacting the way he is, he risks turning even more casual public figures into accidental political icons. And here's the twist. Swift and Kelce didn't ask for this fight. They didn't respond. They didn't need to. Because this time, Trump's anger created the story all by itself. He gave it legs. He handed them the spotlight. And now, every insult, every meme, and every desperate soundbite just reinforces the one thing Trump can't shake: the image of a world that's moving on without him. So the next time Trump takes aim at someone unexpected, whether it's a singer, a football player, or a viral photo, ask yourself, is this about them or about the grip he's losing? Because as this story proves, sometimes a flex is more than a joke. Sometimes it's a mirror. Stay tuned, because if this is how Trump reacts to a photo, just imagine what'll happen when the real political endorsements start rolling in. Subscribe for more no-fluff breakdowns. We're just getting started.